Before we get started, I did see when I saw Will today, he was talking about a gunslinger he ran that I hated.
The Gunslinger Alchemist, yes.
Yeah. And he was because he got to add his dex to damage, his gun to damage, his bombs to damage, and his intelligence modifier to damage.
Yes.
What a fucking munchkin.
Well, to be fair, it was built for a one-shot, and it became a campaign.
Yeah.
And he was trying to figure out how to make an alchemist that used crossbows. And I was like, why not go gunslinger? And he was like, that's a brilliant idea.
Are you taking credit for his munchkining? Shame on you, then.
Yeah.
He gave Frakes today. He gave him credit for the munchkining.
Yeah.
No, you should stay with gunslinger until level 5 so you could add your dex to damage.
Yes. Yes, it was my fault.
You're the
I
worst.
own up to my mistakes.
You're the fucking worst.
All right, that character was here for this dungeon.
Me too.
The combat's a lot faster.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Groovy. Okay, so when last we left off, I don't remember what was going on. When last we left off, you guys had just finished plumbing the third level of the dungeon, and
yeah, that water's going to flow so smooth.
Huh?
Plumbing.
Thank you.
Oh. Right. Sorry. And after doing a little battle with a sapphire gargoyle, you decided to you had finished exploring the rooms down there. You'd taken care of the threats and moved on. Now you get to the top level, the final area of this strange tower suspended over a chasm. And so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, I guess there's 6 of you, counting the 2 NPCs, the giant hand and the skeleton.
Mm-hmm. I was just about to make sure that Crenshaw?
Curry?
What's the skeleton's name?
Yarrow.
You weren't close at all.
I was no.
Samsonite.
Slimy, Samsonite.
So close.
I believe you managed to open the door with the help of the keys that you found earlier in the dungeon and headed up to the next set of stairs. When you get there, after going around a bit, you find yourself in a completely darkened area. I just have the lights off there so you could know where to put your miniature.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Those of you with dark vision, of course, have no problem seeing around the corner.
Am I at the door leading up? Or
does everyone have dark vision? I can't remember.
I think we all do, right?
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
And I've got super dark vision.
Okay.
I'm not even joking. I don't know what you called it, but that's...
Oh, yeah, he got some sort of extra.
You got demon sight, yes.
Demon sight, yes, thank you.
But yeah, you can see that this hallway ends and with a pair of double doors. The atmosphere in here is strange. Everyone feels an odd vibration coming through the walls, penetrating your bones. There is something not just magical, obscenely magical going on here. Still, the skeleton, Yarrow, moves apprehensively behind you all. He occasionally reaches out one of his bony arms and touches the bricks and then draws it back quickly, making a look of frightened resignation in his posture. You can't really tell this by his face, obviously.
If I reach out and touch the walls, do I get a sense of any of that?
Are you doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. You reach out and touch the walls, and suddenly you can see motes of dust, like floating in front of your face, like stuff you would not normally see because the air currents move so fast. You are able to watch drift by. You can actually see the changes in light spill around you as people move, as the levels of darkness change, as shadows overlap. It's like the world becomes liquid and time has slowed down to a crawl. But it only lasts a moment while you touch the wall.
Dude, is there just acid coming out of the walls? Just start licking it.
Okay.
No.
Fort save.
That was way too much acid. Hey, bone guy, Yarrow. What is this? What's with the beaten down posture? You need a hug or something?
You hear the click and clack of the chalk on his slate board, and he flips it around and says, "It's very dangerous here."
Well, then I guess we should move on then, huh? And Jeb's going to press forward, checking for traps as he goes up to the door to check it for traps. How about that? Ooh. 18 on the die for a 28.
How do you go about checking for traps this time, out of curiosity? Are you just giving it a look over, or are you, describe what you're doing to me? I'm curious.
I imagine being a goblin, I'm got good eyesight, so I'm definitely looking at all the corners, checking the lock, the keyhole. I'm assuming there's a keyhole.
Yes, there are two keyholes, one for each door.
I want to look in each one of those carefully, but not with my eye up to it in case a needle pops out. I'm checking around the ledges, around the jam, because we had a blade fly out at us, or the treasure chest had a blade embedded in it. So I'm just checking everywhere that something could surprise me to pop out. I'm also looking for arcane sigils.
Okay.
That could explode.
As you begin looking over the door, you can see faintly a circle of energy. Something so magical, even mundane eyes can perceive it.
I got specialized, boss.
No, I mean just like...
I know, I'm making a joke. Anyway.
Okay. But it's not necessarily obvious. It's just something that if you weren't looking at it very carefully, you'd miss. You can see shifting patterns in the wood grain of the door. It looks like the door itself seems to be using its grain to occasionally manifest arcane symbols on and in the wood.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely aerosoled some LSD in here then. Though this doesn't appear to be anything you're familiar with as far as a trap, though. It's not something that you would recognize as such. It does. It looks to you more like a lock. I may be out of my depth up here, fellas, lady. There's some real magic hoodoo happening that I can't quite piece together.
I'm a pattern seeker. Can I spellcraft it to...
Sure.
Would I get a bonus for it being... Is it a pattern spell of any kind?
No, it's not a pattern or an illusion or anything.
Can I maybe assist him?
Sure.
No, I'm just not. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
At all.
All right.
Okay.
I couldn't assist myself. I rolled a 1.
All right.
Oh, if you look closely, it spells this way to the treasure hoard.
Yeah.
Eat at Joe's. Egg sweats. Huh, what does that mean?
I try it on my own.
All right, go ahead. Give us a roll.
Yeah.
That is 18 on the die for 32. 32.
All right.
Nice.
You begin looking over the door. And as the wood seems to shift and morph subtly into these strange runes, you begin to pick up the pattern of what it is. It is indeed some sort of warding spell.
It is a pattern, you liar.
It's a pattern, but not like pattern spell.
I got you. Yeah.
A warding spell, you say?
It looks like it's there to either enhance the effect of another magical effect or to basically enhance the seal on the door.
Yeah, see, that's a bit beyond my skill set. So
No, you can disable magical traps, right?
Yeah. It's just
check, right?
I'm just telling you, this is a particularly wicked one.
So yeah, I mean, I could probably do it, but I'm gonna need some help with it, is what I'm saying.
Does it give me any insight into how to disable it? Would I know anything?
You're guessing this is probably, to use a modern term, password protected.
Bell rock.
It's not even the word.
What is it? Is it bell? I thought it was Belloc.
No, that's the villain from Indiana Jones.
What's friend and enter? What does he say?
I don't fucking know. It's a bunch of mush-mouthed elven guys.
Oh, then you don't know if I'm wrong or right.
I know you're wrong. I don't know what the right answer is.
I want to say it's Meloc.
That might be it.
I cast guidance on the goblin.
Hey, didn't we have a password? Didn't yeah, for the Meloc. Yeah, we had a password for the robots. I wonder if it's the same password or some sort of variation of that.
You hear the click and clatter of Yarrow writing on his slate. And then he taps it on the wall, trying to get everyone's attention.
Yeah, is this why we brought him with us?
Yes. The first thing he wrote on there, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Then he flips it around, flips the slate around and says, and then you see a complicated string of arcane symbols. You guys, those of you who are familiar with magical writings, i.e. Probably mostly just,
Everybody but Frex.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, I thought Jeff was more of a sorcerer guy, right? Or
he's a scald man.
I am a scald shaman, but Fey-based.
Okay. Well, what he's written down there is more the lingua franca of wizards and their ilk. So the witch and the wizard would probably have a much easier time with.
Would it be?
Isn't it all based on Draconic, which I do have?
Not this one.
Okay.
What is it based off of?
This one looks like it's based off Abyssal.
I'm pretty sure me and the lady both speak Abyssal.
All right.
Pretty sure. Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like Yarrow has helpfully accented the parts that need to be stressed in his chalk.
Oh, this is making me think of Knights of Badassdom, where he's got the book and he's sort of.
That's a fun movie. I like
movie.
Knights of Badassdom.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you should watch Knights of Badassdom.
Oh, okay.
It's got
Peter.
Petey Dinky in it.
Yeah.
PDD.
Petey Dinks.
Petey Dinks is a dual-wielding LARPer.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we all deep down? Anyway.
I wish.
But yes, I'm not going to pretend like I know how to speak Abyssal, but if you guys want to try it, go ahead. Give me. Oh, if you already speak Abyssal, you said you do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then you'll have no trouble using this particular password. So who's going to use the password is the question.
I'll use the password. I speak the language.
All right, so what does it sound like since you jumped on it?
Yeah, let's hear it. A short phrase in Abyssal. Truly the language of demons.
It's a beautiful language.
It's the language of love.
Es wird Torate, es werden Osten. I can't remember the fucking prologue to the Canterbury Tales now.
I'm pretty sure that's the language of Catholics, not demons.
Well, tomato,
the British. Tomato, tomato. Why do you think all the demons speak Latin?
They don't keep up with the times.
Catholicism.
You only exist because you exist.
All right, so yes, the lady outside speaks the phrase in her very eloquent and
it's all in how you inflect it, though. So it's
her very musical enunciations of this dark language. You hear a creak from the door as the wood begins to groan, and the lady outside, you are suddenly engulfed in a wave of mystical energy.
Oh.
To everyone else around her, it looks like she stops.
We should collaborate and listen.
What are you guys doing?
Making fun of how she sounds in Abyssal. I don't.
All right, lady outside, you hear high-pitched whining noises.
I touch her.
All right, you touch her.
I put my hand on her shoulder.
All right.
There we go.
He puts his hand on her shoulder and he stops. But suddenly you are moving at the same speed as her.
Why, hello.
Going on.
Blah, blah. That's what it sounds.
What are you
I
guys
don't speak Abyssal, so that's what it sounds like to me.
What are you guys doing as you see these two move? You can tell they're moving imperceptibly slow, or just barely perceptibly slow.
Are they moving in towards the door?
No, they're just interacting. They look like they're interacting at each other, but you're not seeing it happen very fast. If you sit there for 10 or 20 minutes, the lady outside turns and looks at who touched her.
What do we look like to them?
To them, you could, as long as you guys are just standing still, you look like yourself, but just kind of vibrating.
Yeah,
as your
general movements,
as your chests move up and down, like your chest, like your body moves constantly, whether you know it or not. The only person standing stock still are the undead.
Sorry.
Well, what's the question?
Yeah.
No?
I'm trying to get what you guys are doing.
Like, what are we like outside of them like moving funny? What is, is there something something that stands out? Can I roll perception?
Well, that's the thing. I can't until they tell me what the fuck they're doing. They're moving faster than you.
My suggestion for us, lady outside, is let's start moving towards the door because we might have to move at a very slow rate to be able to penetrate the door. That might be part of the thing.
I'll detect magic and see if the trap magic's dissipated when she read off the runes, or if it morphed in some shape.
When you detect magic, you basically just lose your vision. There's so much magical energy in this upper level. It's just impossible to make much out. You can still see people like silhouetted, their physical corporeal forms, kind of looking like backlit stick figures against all the magical energy.
What does old Mr. Bones with us have to say? I'll ask him. Is this part of the trap, or is this part of the way to end? Because he's been past us before.
Are they stuck or what there, Yarrow? Why are they moving?
He pulls out a rag and basically wipes off his board and begins to write very small on his board. It says, "I've only been up this far once, and that was when I was fleeing. Things went wrong during our last experiment here, and in order to make sure that the place didn't go," and you see a little drawing of an explosion. I activated the safety protocols. They're beyond the first gate.
So we're walking into an explosion?
Well, yeah.
Are they walking into an explosion?
They're not walking anywhere. They're moving so slow. It looks like they're just turning their heads toward each other while this is going on. You two are moving at normal time.
All right, so you make it sound like there is an explosion behind this door, but it's trapped in time. Is that fair to say?
The skeleton shakes his head in the negative and begins writing again.
Do we need to touch each other to get through this door? Or can we just walk in?
The skeleton writes, if you want to join them, yes, make contact.
All right. Jesus, it's like pulling teeth with you.
He opens his mouth and points to his teeth.
Should we? Lark, should I yank that thing out? I mean, what if he falls apart? Don't we need you to undo this shit?
He's never been past this point here, he just said.
No, he was past it once when he activated.
Oh. Then I grab him, and I grab Mr. Handy, and then I grab Jeff.
Okay. Suddenly, all the little lady outside and Zarius, all the blur of movement all around you from the rest of your companions stops as they all catch up with you.
And I'll reach out and grab a hold to somebody's coattail too.
Okay. So, yes, you're moving within this strange bubble of time. You hear the click and clack of chalk on the slate. And when it turns around, it says, "Make haste. You're losing time."
All right.
Go towards
I
the
suggest
door.
we head towards the door.
All right.
I think then apparently we all have to stay touching each other.
No.
Oh, now that we have made contact, we're good to go.
Yes.
All right. I'll head toward the door myself. Y'all want to hang back? I'll make sure it's safe-ish, as safe as can be expected. Is the door locked?
Yeah.
I'll use one of the keys.
It does. This is not the right key ring for that.
Okay. Well, then I will attempt to disable this device.
Sure.
I will
8
cast guidance.
plus 14, 22.
22. Well, since you're now caught up with this, 20 will get it.
All right.
The door unlocks. You hear a loud hiss from the other side. As basically something slams against it and begins clawing and scratching at it.
Something behind the door slammed into it. I'm assuming the door's open inward.
Yes.
And slams into it and started crawling. All right, guys, it looks like we got us a fight on our hands right off the bat.
All right, get away from the door.
I will get away from the door.
All right.
Handy, go open the door.
Go ahead. Make your charisma check.
This isn't something it wouldn't normally do unless it knows there's combat on the other side.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious there's a monster on the other
Okay.
side.
All right.
I got 6 plus the charisma.
Yay, I got 11 plus the charisma.
Okay.
You had a chance.
Able to convince the hand to do it once again. Use the soulful abyssal tone. Blah, 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 blah. The hand walks up and basically it picks up its middle finger and slams it down on the latch of the door, and then uses the index finger to kick it in. You hear a loud scrabble backwards, and as the door opens, you can see that there is I'll go ahead and give you the description. A squat reptilian monster. It has transparent skin, 8 legs, bony spurs jutting from its back, and eyes that glow with a pale green fire. So,
I don't know what that is.
before we roll initiative, I need everyone to make a fortitude save.
It is a basilisk, maybe?
Does it affect undead?
If it does not.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully Handy gets to stay in the fight.
12.
3.
12, 3.
I got an extra 20.
All right.
We didn't hear you, Maho. Nope.
13 words.
There it is.
Book.
Okay.
13.
This is going to be strange. As 3 of your companions turn instantly to stone, you are just left with an undead wizard who can't speak and a giant hand.
I know what they are now.
Zarius, it's up to you to slay this basilisk to save them. Roll initiative.
This thing did this from the other side of the door?
No, the door was kicked open.
Okay.
Negative. Zarius pulls out a pocket watch and rolls back time.
Okay.
There it is.
Zarius, you pull out the pocket watch, you roll back time. You hear a loud crack from the thing as it lets off a black bolt of lightning, and you see everything just reverse. About 12 seconds, basically. And you
As soon as that happens,
you see at the end of the reverse, you see your companion turn to tell the hand to kick open the door.
and I say, stop. There's a basilisk on the other side. Bring a mirror out.
All right.
I pull a mirror out of my backpack.
Does that how they work? I thought it was just an aura for them.
No, it's a petrifying gaze.
Oh.
We have to look at it.
Or it has to look at you.
I thought we had to make
Okay, wait a second. Just a quick knowledge check. Will the mirror work?
See. I think
I know old D&D it used to.
I think it will give you a bonus to saves.
Oh, that's all it does.
What about closing your eyes? That doesn't do it?
No.
That's what I'm saying. These things it's me. Like, I don't know if you needed to waste them. I mean, I appreciate giving me another chance to roll a +1 fortitude save. But
Well, I think it's better to re-roll everything. That's like getting bennies for the entire
whole
party.
thing is, I'm just letting y'all all know that there's a basilisk on the other side, and y'all all turned to stone. I have rolled back time.
Yeah, you see him holding the pocket watch that you guys got out of the mansion, and it's giving off a strange sizzling sound.
yeah. So what do we know about how that works? Does it have to be able to see us?
Yeah, basically, I just gave you a.
Full knowledge is now that we know it's a basilisk.
Wait a second. I've got obscuring mist.
Yeah, and I can go invisible one time. You know.
I mean, yeah, these are all tactics you need to employ.
All right, so
that's
hold
that's
off on kicking the door.
It has to see you, yes.
Okay, that's. I was wondering if it literally had to see us. That was helps with the tactics part of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So, obscuring mist, obviously a great plan. Your invisibility. Now, this isn't me trying to save my own ass. You know I'll throw myself into danger immediately. But what would be better for it not to turn you to stone?
Well, that's always going to be the case.
Well, we can bring him back with its blood. If I'm remembering correctly, that might just be an old wives' tale. I don't know. But if you got me on its back...
you want a knowledge arcana check?
Yes.
It will have to be you, Zarius, since you saw it.
Okay.
But if he says it's a basilisk...
Right, yeah. This is not necessarily strictly a basilisk. So.
I will actually give a high level of detail of what I saw.
Okay, well, you describe it, but still make a roll for me.
Okay. And I could always use some help.
Yeah, I will assist.
Yeah.
And I do.
I can't. Sorry. I don't have it.
And I cast guidance on myself.
All right. What'd you get?
Okay. So right now I'm at, let's see, 22 plus whatever.
Plus the two assists, so plus another 4.
So 26 total.
Cool. All right. What you saw was you've seen you know that wizards like to experiment. This creature was obviously a basilisk that had been altered magically in some way. It looks like it had incorporated like the physiognomy of slimes within its into its being. Therefore, its transparent skin is basically it lets it blend into its surroundings in a more general way. However, it also gives it an acid touch. Like it basically just oozes acid.
Is it a magical beast?
Yes. Yeah, that's why I said knowledge arcana.
Lovely.
And it seemed a little bigger than normal, so you're guessing it's probably fairly older.
So I was thinking I could invisibility myself. The hand is the hand.
Can we just send the hand in?
What did you say?
I was saying, can we just send the hand in because undead are unaffected by the paralysis?
That's what we did already.
No, we didn't. We all
you
got
told the hand to open the door, which the hand didn't.
But if we move back and send a hand in against it, it's unaffected by the gaze attack.
It doesn't mean it's unaffected by the monster mauling it to death.
Well, I mean, the chances are everybody else is going to get turned to stone.
I want if I'm invisible.
Chance.
I want if I'm invisible. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
I can go invisible and use minor images to distract it. I can obscurate mist if we needed that. I don't think we do. Let's see. Blend with surroundings. I've got one cast of blend with surroundings. The spell changes the appearance of the affected creature so it better blends with its surroundings. As chosen by you, the affected creature can take on the appearance of a statue, furniture, tree, bush, rock. I can make you look. So, Frakes, I can make you look like anything in this room.
But if it looks at me, I'm still affected.
Why would it look at a chair? Right?
New chair.
It basically gives you a plus 20 bonus on stealth checks, so you're not seen.
Okay. That is good.
It basically gives you the Metal Gear box.
Right, yeah.
All right. And if I can get on its back, I can handle a little bit of acid damage as I stab it to death, hopefully.
Right, hopefully.
But it can't look at me if I'm on its back. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
Because it's what it hit all of us at the same time. So like on its turn, I think it's anybody it can see.
Right.
But that's the best I can do is I can distract it and I can go invisible to stay in there to work my minor image, and I can make our stabby guy. I could set him up for an ambush.
Well, if he's part slime, though, I don't know how much good an ambush is going to do aside from give me one extra turn, one extra stab. Unless I can get on its back. Zarius, did it look like it could turn its head around and look at its back?
Well, it's a lizard, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a Komodo dragon right now. I can't see them turning their head around to look at their back. Snake? Yeah. But I get it if it's part slime.
Let's just say that there was a little person in your room right now that was on the middle of your back that you normally can't see. Do you think you'd be able to see that little person?
Does this effect work if it's blinded?
Oh, no.
Oh, well, there we go. If you can blind it, then that is good shit.
That's the name of the spell.
What? I'm sorry, repeat one more
It's
time.
called Sand in Your Eyes.
Oh, I thought you said good shit is the name of the spell.
No. Sand in Your Eyes is the name of the spell. Cause sand to appear, blah, blah, blah. Fortitude negates.
How long does it last?
For 1 round.
Oh.
It's like a dirty trick.
Yeah.
I mean, I can blind it with a dirty trick, but that would be all I could do if I don't get turned to stone.
Well.
From 35 feet, but I probably got to be able to see it.
Yeah.
To do that.
So maybe she needs to blend in with the surroundings.
trying to think with if I could do a minor image, just make it think it was in a box or something.
Sorry, Terrence.
Yeah, you gave us a puzzle to solve.
And you gave me a way to reverse time. So that's what's happening.
That's fine. I'm just.
I mean, we could just have the hand fight it and see, 1-on-1 until one of them dies.
Kind of crazy, but all right.
And then, then we get to figure out how we can finish it off.
Well, that's actually not a terrible idea. We send the hand in and have it fight while we work on this plan, or we pop that tooth out of old Bone Boy's mouth and we send him and the hand in there if he doesn't collapse in the dust first.
Why would we take the tooth out first?
You hear it
so that he can cast spells.
Oh, so
you see the skeleton just shaking its head no emphatically.
Yeah, I feel like he's not going in there.
Well, maybe he's got spells that can help us out, though. You got invisibility. You got greater invisibility. You got something that might help us.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
The skeleton looks at you like you're the biggest fool he's ever seen, and it's hard to do. It's hard to make that look when you're just a skull. And then it writes something on its chalk and turns it toward you. It says 80 years. I've been here 80 years.
Is that a yes?
That's not an answer.
Clarify, please. What's going on in your head does not, translate to my head without you using words on your chalkboard.
He begins to write again. This time, you can tell there's a lot of irritation in his posture. My spell book was left in the main experimentation room. You imbecile!
Oh, like I'm supposed to know that. Good. Okay, you're useless. Great.
Skeleton throws up its hands.
You know what? I'm about to pull his tooth out.
He's not useless. If he had been useless, we would not have known what was going on right all the way up to this point. The problem is, you can't count on him to be in the fights. We knew that.
I wasn't counting on him to be in the fight. I was counting for a little bit of I was asking if there's a little bit of support. He comes at me with all this attitude, like I'm supposed to know what the fuck's happening here. I'm about to pull his tooth out and hope that he collapses in the dust.
He leans down and opens his mouth.
This is not solving the problem.
Fuck it. Pull the tooth out.
All right. You jam your fist in the skeleton's mouth and begin yanking. Make a strength check.
13 plus 0. 13.
You hear a crack as some of the bone gives way, and you pull out the onyx carving of a molar. It crumbles to dust in your hand, and the skeleton falls backwards. You hear a strange echoing sound go, aha, 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 oh, wonderful, wonderful. How do you travel with this thing? He stands up, just jabbering constantly.
Surprisingly, you get used to it.
Back in my day, goblins were frontline grunts.
Yeah, it was 80 years ago there, Chief.
And not much has changed.
Now we're frontline elites, buddy.
Sure. Listen. Let me stress to you again how in very, very little I want to go here. Like, as long as we can escape the tower, I can find a new spell book. I'll start my own crypt somewhere. Who knows? The sky's the limit. I've got forever.
That's not necessarily true.
And also, that's not why we're here. We didn't come here to save you.
Oh, I know that. You're tomb robbing, clearly.
Oh, no. You're so smart, but so wrong.
Oh, yes? What do you call it then?
Tomb clearing.
Recovery.
Recovery.
Ah, yes, of course. Synonyms. Wonderful. Listen.
Oh, no. Recovering it for our Lord that you is the progeny of Lord what's his face?
Herjack,
the cruel or twisted, whatever.
Herjack was an insane person that we indulged while he funded our experimentation. Unfortunately, one of his insane ideas caused all this.
Well, his progeny is not insane. He is a visionary and a genius.
You know, that's what we said about Herjack to people, too. Anyway, I'm saying if we go further than that, not only are you going to have to fight that Basilisk, which I was really hoping was dead by now, but apparently it's only been a few weeks for him.
We need to hurry up. Because if you're telling me it's just a few weeks, 80 years went by just a few weeks. That means we're spending time outside of this area is going so fast. Oh, we don't have a lot of time to waste.
Yes. So, no, I don't have any spells. To clarify, no, I don't have any spells prepared. The only thing I can offer you is information, and certainly not combat.
I got a quick question. Does someone's swarm get affected by paralyzation?
No. Well, because they're individual. No, it wouldn't. It might get one of the swarms, but that would not damage the swarm as a whole.
Huh.
All right, so what do we say? Obscuring mist, send the hand and a swarm in, and try to do some illusions to distract it, and we see how that goes. I know we got time on. We got to work with time, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think with my little goblin brain.
We just need to hurry up.
That's where I'm at. Is what he just said. My only thing is who do we want to blend with surroundings? Do we want to give it to Frakes who can sneak attack it, or do we want to give it to the lady because of her? The blinded thing's only one round though, so
it's one round, but it's a cantrip. I can do it every round.
Okay.
That means I can't do anything else.
Well, okay.
That means no misfortune. That means no.
Yeah.
Unless I go in there and do the misfortune, but then I need to be, you know what I mean? It's just,
if you do the misfortune, then you won't be invisible anymore.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, it doesn't matter. It's not down to its skill that you can manipulate whether or not we get turned into stone. That just fucking happens, apparently.
Your misfortune is that one that's a spell-like ability?
No, it's supernatural.
Okay. So the blend with surroundings, right?
Mm-hmm.
The affected creature takes on the appearance of blah, 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 blah. As long as the target stays still, it gains a plus 20 bonus on stealth checks and can use stealth even if being observed. Which means you can cast misfortune because there's no somatic components without moving.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say misfortune first. Hopefully that goes off, and then on your next turn, then you have to cast a spell. You would lose your blend with surroundings, but hopefully it'll fail the fort save and be blind because it's having to roll twice and take the worst.
If that's the case, I want to do misfortune, then I want to do the other one to make it saves lower. And then
whichever one you want to do, but you're only going to be invisible for the
one round.
The hexes.
That's what I'm saying. Like I might want to do the 2 hexes. And then
is the other hex also not a spell-like ability? They're both supernatural?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
That's 2 whole rounds of nobody else is invisible but me.
No, I'll be invisible.
Oh.
And it'll be fighting a hand. And if Jeff does the swarm,
Gotcha.
there'll be a swarm involved. You're doing a swarm, Jeff? Was that why you were asking?
Shawarma?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay. And blend with surroundings is going to be 20 minutes, so that's not a time concern. And then invisibility is minutes per level, so I'd have that for 4 minutes. That's not a time concern. I've already won the charisma check with the hand.
So we haven't opened the door yet, so I want to get somewhere where I want to go ahead and be here-ish.
Yeah.
And then you can help me blend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be back here where I'm not invisible, but I'll stealth.
What is your stealth normally, Mahogany?
5.
So you get a plus 25 to the roll.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So
I'll do blend with surroundings on her. I'm going to do invisibility on me.
all right,
Zarius,
so
you got any other options? Anything to weigh in on this? Or are you good with this plan?
Right this second, there's nothing else I can see happening.
All right.
You just do the summon swarm or no?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna be able to do. I got to concentrate on it.
That's fine. Just, stay out of sight.
So I roll the stealth. I do that.
All right. Yeah. If you're reverting your eyes, like during this, you get a +2 to saves against the attack.
But you shouldn't have to because it can't see us.
And if it can't see you, then you just can't. It can't target you. Like, yeah.
So the stealth roll was 25 plus 13, 38.
All
Yes.
right.
So that's your stealth DC.
Okay. All right. So, who's opening the door, and where are you guys going to be positioned in relation to that?
Is that it? That's where it is back there?
No, I just put the.
I was going to say, because if so, how the hell did it see me all the way around the corner?
Well, I just yeah. That's
I just put the pip there to have it. But
So,
yeah, it's still scratching against the door.
okay. So let's move it over.
There you go.
So am I out of sight where I am? Or do I need to roll stealth?
I'd say you're out of sight. Line of sight, yeah.
Okay.
Is this creature large?
I don't think so.
Another medium? Okay.
Yeah, they're medium.
Word. Let's do this.
All right.
Thanks for fucking up time, Jeff. I went from being out of this combat to being a main part of it.
Yeah, and I went from oh crap to oh hell no you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, you mean we're about to TPK? Boop. No, we're not.
Look, if I had not had that watch, it would have been.
Yeah, we would have been all statues. Either that or you would have run away.
Next campaign. All right.
Yeah.
And this has been Raiders of the Lark.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not pulling many punches on this. So if you get TPK, then the campaign is over.
We're not gonna make new characters.
If we all die.
If you all die, you'd have to all make new characters, I guess, and take up the mantle of that. But that would be
The next campaign.
the next campaign.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Same story, different chapter.
Whatever.
Or same world at least.
Yeah.
Anywho,
All right. So what's the opener? The big opener here.
just like last time, the hand's gonna kick the door open.
All right. The hand scrabbles up, knocks the latch down with its middle finger, kicks the door open with its index finger. There, the basilisk scrabbles back. Its eyes flare up in bright green flames. But nothing seems to happen because it is not looking at anyone in particular except for the hand, which cannot be petrified.
Boom.
All right, let's do initiatives.
4
for Valric and the hand. Zarius.
15.
15. Jeb.
26.
What's that?
26.
26. Lady outside.
20.
20. And Basilisk. Oh, that's a good roll. Too bad he's got a crappy initiative. So, all right. 26 is first.
Delay.
All right, delayed. 20. Lady outside.
I will require one will save.
One will save from the beast. Oh, that's a pretty good one. 23.
Alrighty then. I will do. What the fuck am I looking for?
You were gonna misfortunate or
Yeah.
reduce the saves.
I'm just making sure that's the right one. Okay. How did that? I'm sorry. I got lost. I'm back.
We noticed.
I'm sorry.
It was interesting to watch you meander around in a circle in your own
I
head.
was gone. I was gone.
She's just like, speak to yourself in Abyssal. That helps.
Yeah.
Nah.
So yeah, I was trying for misfortune, so that didn't happen. So I get to try again next round.
Alrighty. The Basilisk goes. It turns on the nearest opponent. It lunges towards the giant hand. Does 26 hit the hand?
Oh, yeah.
It sinks its wide maw into one of the fingers and begins to tear at the flesh for 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Forgot the acid damage. Shit. Damn, drop a die. 3 acid.
Okay.
Good thing that hand is immune to acid damage.
It is not.
Next in the row is Zarius. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Zarius.
All right, I'm going to cast Summon Swarm.
Okay.
And have it attack him.
All right.
I am summoning a bat swarm.
All right. A flood of bats flies over everyone's heads and into the room. The bats move into that square. Make your bat damage.
If one of those bats gets turned into a statue, I want to keep it.
A bat you?
I bet you.
Let's see. 6. I'm looking at the swarm. I don't know if it gets any like special bonuses to its attack.
No.
They don't attack.
Automatic damage.
Oh, okay.
It just has to be in its square.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's do this. 2 points of damage.
2. First blood. Not really. Valric.
They also get a distraction.
Oh, yeah. Keep you from casting spells and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put a wing token on the board so that you could,
Yeah.
DC's 11.
Okay.
I also, they start taking bleed damage. They lose 1 hit point per round.
Gotcha.
Dope.
All right. Yes. Vampire bats are vampiring in a big way. Valric.
Just realized I'm going to move up behind my undead hand and inflict light wounds on it to heal it.
All right. Does that break stealth?
I'm not attacking the creature.
Nor are you attacking with the spell. You're healing. Does a healing spell?
I don't know. I've never actually.
If he's not using it as an attack spell, it would not be.
Okay.
This for the purposes of this spell, an attack includes any spell targeting a foe or whose area of effect includes a foe.
Okay.
So since the thing's not a foe, I'm assuming that it shouldn't.
That's a good tip. I got to keep that one in mind for later.
Wait, spells such as Bless that specifically affect allies but not foes are not attacks for this purpose, even if they include foes in the area. Okay, yeah, just reading it all the way through to make sure I'm not fucking up.
All right.
For max, so I heal it. I'm only 1 level of Oracle, so 9.
9 damage.
No, I'm healing my. Healing my undead hand.
9 anti-damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Shit, that's 1 less than it got inflicted.
Yeah. And then the revitalized hand will take its attack on this creature.
Grapple its eyes. Grapple its eyes.
Go for the nards.
I just did 9 damage to it like an idiot. Go for the eyes. Hopefully it'll grapple. Ooh, 19 on the die, so that is a 29 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. All right, I'm looking for a shredder on this Ninja Turtle die.
Okay.
And I got a Donatello, which is a 5.
All right.
Boom. So that's
12.
12. That's 12 damage.
12 damage.
And a free chance to grapple. I doubt that'll work because I rolled a 2, and my CMB to grapple is only. I got a 16 total.
Gotcha. Okay, and that's you. Back at the top of the round, lady outside. No, sorry, Jeb, my bad. Do you have any, what were you holding for? Are you still holding?
None of us know what you're saying.
Jeb is, I know, I was saying 1 second as I unmuted. Jeb is going to roll a stealth check in an attempt to hide behind the hand and Valric to get close enough to do a dirty trick.
Well, you can't hide behind Valric. You'll be seen.
Yeah, I'm invisible.
I'm small enough to hide behind the hand, though, if I'm stealthy enough.
Sure, go ahead. Give it a roll.
Come on,
How does that work if he doesn't know I'm in that square?
You feel Valric when you move into the square.
That's a 19
total.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to stop lying about my die rolls.
All right.
Trying to stop.
Trying to stop.
It
becomes too easy.
So you've been lying.
I have lied, yes. I'm owning up to it.
Well,
and I think karma has caught up to me.
God. All right. Well, that was your held action. Now it's your action.
Well, no, I wasn't holding an action. I was delaying.
Oh, okay. So, but still. So wait. So that puts you. That puts you last. That puts you last in the initiative order, then.
Sure.
Basically the same spot he was before.
Yeah.
Well,
basically in the same spot.
Right.
And I move at half speed, which gets me to there, and just hiding behind the hand, trying to avoid notice as much as possible.
Okie dokie. So your initiative drops down to 1, which means the top of the order is Lady Outside. Go ahead.
Will save.
Will save.
Wilbur.
Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry. Natural 20.
All right. So only 1 round
Okay.
of -2 to your saves.
All righty. Gotcha. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. That's right. You can't move or you'll break your stealth.
Oh, sorry. Jeb was averting his eyes, by the way.
Gotcha. So that brings us to the Basilisk. Still engrossed in combat with his foe. But I'm not sure that's going to do it. Let's see. Does 17 hit it?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Wow. Got it. Right on the butt. So 11 damage and 2 acid. So 13 damage.
Okie. I love my big, giant, crawling hand.
Zarius. I'm sorry. Yeah, Zarius.
3 points of damage.
3 points for the bats.
Plus 1
Plus the bleed, correct.
And then another distraction, DC 11.
Gotcha.
Oh, the fireworks are starting.
All right. So yeah. That was it. Are you casting any spells for yourself? In addition to the
Can't, because
Oh, you gotta concentrate.
concentrate's actually a standard action.
Yeah.
Valric and the hand.
I will use the second of my healing spells on the undead hand. This time only giving it 3 back because dice.
Those potions, don't you have potions that you can smash on it that are harm?
Is 1.
Yeah, and I'm not going to use that on the hand.
Okay.
That's for me, for when I'm unconscious and I need one of y'all to bring my ass back to life.
That's a treat for later.
That's a treat for later. But then the hand's going to attack.
Gotcha.
Feeling good. Now, I haven't done this whole time. Mark.
Just to save time, the AC is 21 for this Basilisk.
Okay, so I get a +1 now to hit it because I've hit it once.
All right.
The hand gets a thing called Marked Quarry, which gives me a +1 to hit and some other cool little bonuses. But mainly it's that +1 to hit that I'm excited about.
Okay.
Oh, I think the fact that it's a +1 is the reason I'll hit.
Oh, for real?
21.
Yep.
10 on the die, +11. Oh, okay. That's too close. Don't do that to me. Give me another Donatello. That'll make me feel good. Oh, Leonardo's a 2. So that's only 10 damage.
10 only. Okay.
That's still pretty good.
Still pretty beefy.
And then I'll go for that grapple.
Looking for
This time I got a 26.
All right, then yes, the hand basically insinuates itself into the same square, I guess, with the thing. So the hand's going to be taking swarm damage too, I guess.
Sure, I don't get it. That's how you want. If that's how you want to do it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, are grapple people in the same square? That's the question.
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't think so.
Not usually, no. The only time is if they're smaller or they're on them, like me, but they don't even get the grappled condition.
Yeah, I guess they just lock up wrestler style, I suppose.
Yeah.
But okay.
Test the strength.
All right. Yes, the huge lizard and the huge grotesque hand lock up.
I love this game.
Now, okay. I already had the grapple condition clicked, so I've been gimping myself, I guess. But I also had the Scald +1s thing on, so I think it all worked out at the end.
All comes out in the wash.
It's your go, Jeb.
All right. Do I roll another stealth check, or do we carry over my stealth check?
Well, I already checked. You were not spotted, so if you're going to act this round from that, like, if you're going to act from the stealth you started in, then no. But if you're going to stealth again to like move or somewhere, then you need to do stealth.
Yeah.
I'm going to move forward and try to blind it with a dirty trick.
All right. Basically, you break cover and attempt to blind.
This is +9. Fuck you. I'm rolling on the dice roller now.
Okay. Roll the d6.
So that's 15. I'm sure does not get its CMD.
Oh, okay. That's just a show. I thought it was telling you which die you were rolling there.
No.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm afraid.
It always shows a D6 for some reason.
No, 15 does not get its CMD. Actually, does it take a penalty from grapple? Not actually. 23 is its base CMD. Even the penalty wouldn't bother.
It does. A grappled creature takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, combat maneuver checks, except those made to grapple or escape grapple.
It's also distracted by the swarm.
That's true.
Oh, grappled creatures cannot move and take a -4 penalty to dexterity.
Oh, well, that's different. I'll see. Well, then. And its dexterity is 2.
That would bring its CMD down by 2.
4 altogether, I believe, right?
Just by 2.
No, it's still not enough. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Brings
That's fine.
down too, doesn't it?
Hmm?
Or no? So does that affect its AC? Just in general?
Just in general, yeah.
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 So the AC is 19 now versus him. So Jeb, you try to basically pocket sand him. However, the creature yanks its head aside in time. We're back to the lady outside.
We'll save.
Can't ace him forever.
-2 also.
And I didn't. So that gives me a 12.
Misfortune.
Nice.
It is misfortune.
Awesome. Blah, 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 blah.
Misfortune.
That's canon now. That's Abyssal.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, I feel like that's what it would sound like. Demon in the corner just going blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Maybe
like,
a few
what the
clacks.
Yeah.
Clacks and whistles, dissonant whistles.
That's the
thrown
sound
in
they
there.
were all making when that kid was eating that double-decker bologna sandwich in front of them, and Trolls 2. No. They were like, nah, running off.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, those were nilbogs, not trolls.
It's a
or
type of
demons.
demon, right?
That
now.
was, I don't fucking know.
I don't either.
It's like, did you just make that word up?
Yeah, I was Ghoulies 2? Is it Ghoulies 2?
Nilbog is is just the reverse of the word goblin, which actually is an old-fashioned D&D monster.
Yeah.
which whenever you inflict damage on it, it would gain hit points. So
Oh.
you had to kill it with healing spells. Is that right, Jeff? Is that what the second ed monster did?
Bologna sandwiches. double decker style.
I've forgotten everything.
About second ed.
I've wiped
Good
it from my mind.
riddance, he says.
I kept first edition, but second edition disappeared.
But yeah, lady outside, you cast your thing. You do not move, correct?
I do not move. Instead, I cackle.
You cackle.
That's
Gotcha.
a weird one.
All right.
Do it.
And the basilisk is hexed, correct?
Yes.
As it continues to try and chew off portions of this hand. Got a 17 and a 6, which still gives no. Grapple penalty. 16 does not hit. So
16 misses, yeah. In fact, that 17 should have missed because I had the grapple thing clicked, but
no, I rolled a 17 and a 6.
I'm just saying from before you hit my AC exactly, that was my grappled AC. But that's me fucking up.
All right, so that was the hand. It's Darius's go.
But you hit me once though, right?
Twice.
No, just now. You got a 6 on the die.
No, that was misfortune.
Misfortune.
That was the misfortune die.
Oh,
That's why my attack was a 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
16.
Suck it, loser. Missed me by 1. You grapple bitch.
Eat shit. It's your go.
Sucks to suck.
Zarius, it's your go.
5 plus 1 from the bleeding.
5 plus 1 for the bleeding.
I thought you were saying that's what you wrote.
You're so descriptive, Jeff. You're like painting a picture in my brain.
Bats gnaw and tear at this scaled monstrosity.
Y'all are so welcome for my detailed descriptions.
Valric, it's your go. Unless you had something else you want to do, Jeff.
I'm going to hum.
Okay. Valric, it's your go. You in the hand.
Oh, God, it's crash test dummies.
Which is a song of rage for some people.
I'm going to use my last inflict wounds on
The
my
most
pan
mellow
pet.
rage.
Max again. He's going to get 9 hit points back.
Okay.
And then the hand's going to hit.
Is it?
It is. It's going to crit.
Oh.
Calling it now.
Okay.
Get ready for the lie.
Okay.
Well, it's an 18 on the die.
Hey.
Close enough.
Close
No,
enough,
I'm
I'll
kidding.
take it. Let's see. Oh, well, see, he's grappling, so he maintains the grapple. That's what that roll would be, right? Yes.
Yes.
I roll to maintain the grapple, so I maintain the grapple, and then I automatically do the damage. No, because it's not constrict. God damn it. Grapple flowcharts in Pathfinder.
I fucking hate grappling.
Hey, you put it in here.
I didn't put grappling in the game.
No, but you gave me a grappling hand.
I didn't give you a grappling hand. You stole
I
that.
took it.
Stole it.
You gave him the choice and to steal. Hey, if you didn't want your car stolen, you shouldn't have parked it somewhere.
You should have bought a car.
Yeah, you should have a garage. You should have kept driving. Should have one of them self-driving cars that just circles the block constantly.
Oh, stop loading stuff.
What?
Attacker controlling both parties grapple. Attacker may maintain the grapple and perform +5, so I definitely did that. Move self, inflict lethal or non-lethal unarmed strike, natural attack. Okay, so yeah, I would because it's a natural attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't arguing with you about it.
I was just didn't want to sit here and just automatically do, but I maintain the grapple, so it's like hitting.
Gotcha.
That's Michelangelo with a 4 on the die, so that is 12 damage.
12 damage.
Just digging those fingertips into it like a really asshole uncle.
The slimy skin between the fingers just bulging up. It's your go, Jeb.
Jeb is going to attempt to get on this thing. Even if he's going to be in the swarm.
Okay.
Cocksucker. Does a...
Wait, how many rounds have we been grappled now? 2?
This will be the second round, yeah.
Okay. Take 3 points of acid damage.
Ah, yes.
This thing is one size category larger than Jeb, correct?
Correct.
Does a 14 beat its CMD? I don't think it does, even if it's grappled.
15 didn't do it. 14 didn't do it.
Well, I didn't know if it was grappled, distracted, and all that shit. So
it is all those things, but it still had a fairly beefy CMD to start with.
And I'm not flanking with the swarm.
No.
Or the hand, so I'll just stab it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I'm going to try to blind it again. That was my move action to try to climb it. I failed that, so I'll try to blind it.
All right, do it.
That is a 9 plus 18.
18, let's see. -2. Just missed it. Sorry.
Hang on, let me just double check something.
Yeah, no, it's still missed.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry. Let's see. Top of the order. That would be Lady Outside once again.
Okay, then. I suppose I'll just have one fortitude save.
Fortitude. Boo. Well, actually, I got a pretty good bonus. I might make it. Where's my... Yeah, okay. 14. Maybe not.
Yes. You are... All right, so there's sand in your eyes. So you get 1 point of slashing damage, and you are blind for 1 round.
Ah, shucks. I was going to try and stonify Frakes this next round. All right, blind for 1 round.
Excellent. Excellent.
And I cackle because it's so damn funny.
You're no longer invisible now, though.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay.
I'm stuck here, though.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Cackling and blinded, and here we go.
All right. So it's the Basilisk go. He has penalty. He's suddenly blind, so even if I do hit, I got to roll the miss. But yeah, whatever. He's still biting. That's already missed. Let's see.
Take the lowest than a 50% miss chance. I was pretty confident.
Zarius.
4 plus 1 damage.
5 damage.
And I am moving.
Okay. Where are you moving up to? Downstairs.
That's right. You have to keep concentrating on those bats, don't you?
Yes.
That's right.
Actually, that's as far as I can go right there.
Oh, okay. All right. You're up in the fray, kind of. Your go, Valric, and the hand.
I am out of cure spells. Can I do a knowledge arcana? Well, no, that'd probably be a heal check, huh? To see like how hurt the thing is.
Sure. Yeah, heal is what you need to roll.
14.
It looks pretty badly damaged. Well beyond bloodied, maybe even on its last legs.
Okay, then I will not use any more of my spells, any more of my wizard spells, because I don't think we need to debuff it any more than it's already debuffed. So I'll let the hand keep doing the hand thing.
Okay.
If you have anything that does any safety buffing, that's great.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about using, but like I could Ray of Enfeeblement. To take its strength down.
Ooh, or its dex?
No, it's specifically strength.
Okay.
Is that where your fortitude save comes from?
That's Ray of Clumsiness you're thinking of.
Yeah. And I don't want to minor image or anything. I was thinking maybe color spray. Because it is mind affecting, and I could just do it through the hand. And it doesn't like those that would affect the swarm either. Yeah, what the hell? I got 2 color sprays. I will color spray it. Give me a will save.
Save. 20.
You're fine.
Okay. Well, actually, the color spray is an area spell.
Yeah, it's a cone.
Right. So it would get the swarm, right?
But it won't affect the swarm because it's mind affecting.
Oh, okay.
Mind affecting spells don't target those, I don't think. I'm pretty sure they don't.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because it doesn't affect undead and it doesn't affect swarms. Because they're immune to mind affecting effects because there's so many of them. Anywho, the hand will attack.
All right.
That is a 22 total to maintain the grapple.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's a shredder on the die. That's 6.
6.
So 6 plus 8.
6 plus 8. All right. Yes. You guys see the hand just bear down on the reptilian slimy monstrosity, and you hear bones crunch underneath all the sludge and slime that seems to compose most of its body. And the next thing you know, just fountains of gunk just pour out of its mouth, its eyes, between the fingers, and sizzle down the fingers of the undead hand, doing another 8 damage to it altogether, but leaving only behind a sludgy skeleton as the magical beast that has been heavily augmented basically dissolves under the weight of its own enchantments.
I'm glad I did that then, because if it just dissolved into nothingness, pretty much.
Oh no, the skeleton's still there.
Oh, well, I couldn't have coated them in blood then to taking them out of being stone. So this actually worked out really well.
Yeah. This would have been a TPK.
Well, maybe.
Well, it would have been a TPK minus Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so only 3 character classes would live.
Yeah, then you guys get to do your favorite thing in the world, character creation.
I love it. I got an idea already.
I've got some I want to play, but they're not for a villain campaign. I was really hoping Noob would do that one shot in Pathfinder so I could play my archer that healed people by shooting them with arrows, but that's,
That sounds kind of villainous.
No, it's not. You have to worship a farming god. And once per day, I can turn one of my arrows into a blue bolt of cure wounds. Which means I can heal somebody at the range of a fucking bow and arrow, which I think is kind of cool.
By the way, I dismissed the swarm.
All right. The swarm vanishes into the mystical vapor, leaving you guys in the room there. Like I said, this room is heavily clawed up. There's not much else in here besides debris. And there's a door at the far end and a door on the east wall.
Take it there's nothing valuable from the basilisk.
No, not really. Unless you like basilisk bones.
I'll take a tooth.
Okay.
I'll also take a tooth.
Oh, I actually look back at the pocket watch. Is it dissolved? Does it look inert? Does it look like, like it fizzled after it used its thing or whatever?
It looks like it got struck by lightning on a very small scale.
Okay.
Oh, it's a Back to the Future watch.
You said when we got it, it would work once.
Yep.
Well, you said you weren't sure. Well, not that you weren't sure,
no.
but we weren't sure.
Yeah, but he told us as players, this is a one-time use only.
Mm-hmm. He slipped up and said that.
Yeah.
So I'm metagaming.
That was a good time, I think, to use it.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, as you're looking at it, the skeleton wizard Yarrow approaches and says, Oh, I knew it. Where did you get this?
This?
Yes.
From a certain little mansion out there in a little copse of woods.
The Devon garments explains so much.
Yeah, they're no longer here.
Oh. I suppose they got purged with Herjek and the rest of his followers.
Oh, speaking of them, how long have we been in here in real world time?
If I were to guess,
ballpark it.
Say, judging by the time spent watching them and how the rate of their movement when we were outside of it, 4 or 5 days.
All right.
Let's hurry because
be sending assassins after me.
Color spray. All right, I move up to which door? Should we go to the one at the end, or should we go to the one right here?
Yarrow says, "Well, if you're trying to find the source of all this time befuddlement, you probably want to go through the east door there. That door over there is just that's the head of this tower's private sanctum."
Aha, gotcha. All right, yeah.
Wicked pisser room, bruh.
All right, let me take a peek at this door.
Speaking of pisser rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we'll take
Kind
a
of
break.
sounds familiar to me.
Let's take a little breather. I don't have to work tomorrow. We're closed, so I don't mind doing more after this if you're down to keep playing.
I'm fine. I got
good.
to pee too, though. So
Yeah,
Cool.
I want one more drink.